Hello, welcome to episode 419. We are going to be making the index dynamic waypoint book again. It's just updated. Now, I will say, if you've made this before in the previous version, literally we've changed 2 commands. All you'd have to come along and change is the first command in the controller, where we give them a book. No, where we clear the book. And then you would just have to change, I believe it's about this command here, where you give them the book. So, if you're coming from the previous version and you're using this, you only need to change those 2 commands to get it to work. I thought, though, I would just do the whole thing again as a standalone episode, just for anyone new that's come along. What is the waypoint book? Let me tell you. So I've got my book, and it's got some locations, and they're locked. And I've got some entries, and they're all locked. Well, that's no fun. So I explore the world, and I go, oh, look, I've come across this place here. It's like an old castle. What could it be? And as I walk in, I get given a tag. And my journal gets updated. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I've discovered the spooky ruins. Now I can click on that to get taken to the page, and I can go back to the index. Or I can teleport straight back to the spooky ruins now. The spooky ruins are ruins, and they are spooky. And we can teleport back there. Okay, and as I explore some more, I find a hole in the ground. Ah, my journal's been updated. It's the Cave of Doom. Of course it is. And we can go to the Cave of Doom page. The Cave of Doom is a cave filled with doom, probably exactly what you expected, and we can teleport to the Cave of Doom. So you can see Cave of Doom is red. Let's go to the spooky ruins. It's green. There we go. So we've got a book that is updating. We can reset it nice and easily as well. We just have to remove a couple of tags. And it's back to normal. Cool. With updating it, we've got indexed pages, and we've got a teleport function. So, it's a long one, so you don't want to listen to me waffling on, but I will tell you we're in version 1.21, and this was a comment on the last one saying, can you update it to the newer versions? And I swear people come up with names just to make it hard for me to say. It's wxrldondrxgs. How do you say that? wxrldondrxgs, maybe. Okay, so wxrldondrxgs? I'm sure that's wrong. Let's get on and build it now. Okay, let's get started. It's going to be a bit of a long one, I think. We've got some long commands, and there's probably going to be some pauses in it while I desperately try to remember those commands and look at the notepads that I've got open, because I can't remember them all. So, we're going to start with the setup, as we so often do. And we're going to want some scoreboards. Scoreboard, objectives, add. I'm going to have an update journal. That's going to be a dummy. Done. And then I want some more. Chain, always active. We'll have scoreboard, objectives, add, and this we'll just call it teleport. And this one's going to be a trigger. Done. And then I'm going to copy one of those. And we better enable that trigger as well. Scoreboard, players, enable for everyone the teleport trigger. Done. Okay, there we go. We've got our objective set up. That was a nice, easy start. Now let's get on to some of these longer commands. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a master storage. This is going to store all the information. So if they had access to all the information in the book, this is where we're going to get it from, the master storage. And we've got some long commands here. Okay, so bear with me because I hope I don't make it too unclear. My notepad's so long they go right off the page. I'm going to have to do some scrolling. So this will be create master storage. Okay, right. I am going to data merge into storage. That's the easy bit. I'll put it into journal data. Open and close. Okay, right. And we're going to have an index page. This is going to be for the index. We'll do them separately. This is going to be for the master index. That's my name. That's what I'm calling it. Open and close square brackets this time. Okay, and I'm going to have apostrophe, and inside there, I'm going to have boink boink. We're going to have a little bit of blank text. Now, we might be able to remove this, but it's in the last version, and I haven't experimented, to be honest, to see if we can take it out. text. And it's just going to be a little bit of blank text. Okay, next we want to do that again. So apostrophe apostrophe, set of curly brackets. Okay, right. What should we put in here? So this is going to be another piece of text. Text. Discovered locations. Okay, so that's going to be the top of our page. In fact, as a title, let's capitalize both bits. Why not? Discovered locations. Okay, stay inside the square brackets. Yes. And then we're going to, in fact, actually, let's move down. So that will put discovered locations on the first line. Do you know what? I am going to remove this. Let's remove that one because it feels like we don't need it. So first page at the top is going to say discovered locations, and then I want to move down 2 lines. So I'm going to need, that will move me down 1 line. Let's leave it like that and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do, so we're going to have apostrophe apostrophe inside there, curly brackets inside there, speech marks, colon, speech marks. And here we will have text. And what did we call it? So like Cave of Doom, I think we called it last time. And we're also going to give it a color. So make sure we stay inside these curlies. Yeah. And we'll add a color. I'm just going to do green. Okay, I'm going to stay inside the curly brackets. Actually, let's do dark green. I think that would be nicer. Dark green. Stay inside the curly brackets because we want a click event. Oh, we haven't done these for so long. Kind of forgetting how to do them. So that's for the click event, and the click event goes in the curly brackets. Click event. Click event will have an action and a value. So let's do action and a value. Let's put those in. So when I click on the words Cave of Doom, let's do the action to change the page. Change page. Now I'm going to have my information for Cave of Doom on page 2. So page 1 is going to be the index. So we'll put a value of 2 in there. 2. Okay, that seems all right. Yep. Now to make sure we stay inside the square brackets. There we go. And let's do another one. Let's do 2 locations. So we'll have speech marks, colon, speech marks. That's our, oops. Hello. Make sure we do apostrophe, curly brackets. There we go. Speech marks, colon, speech marks. That's going to be our text. That's going to be our color. And that one's going to be our click event, which has an action and a value. Oh, look at that. It's like Morse code. Okay, so text. The Spooky Ruins. Color. Dark green. Now these commands are confusing really when seeing them typed like this. So they're all in the description. It will be a click event. The click event is going to have an action. The action will be to change page, and the value, the page we turn to, well, the last one was 2, so this one's going to be 3. Okay, done. Let's press that and let's check. Data get from storage, journal data. Oh my, look at that. We've got some old data from when I was testing, so you can see we've got current, and let's clear that. Data remove from storage, journal data, and let's current index. Okay, let's remove the current index. Current page 1. Should have done this before we started recording. Current page 2. I imagine I've called this master page 1 and master page 2. Okay, clear the chat. And now let's data get storage journal data. Okay, so this command block has added what we see now. We see we've got the master index. Yep. Okay, that looks good. Now let's add page 1 and 2. So data merge into storage. That's a nice easy bit. Into journal data as well. Boink, open and close. This is going to be the master page 1. It's going to be a list of stuff. Okay, so we're going to have, what do we want here? We want an index probably, so we can jump back. So we want a click event to take us back to the index, page 1. We want a click event to teleport us to the Cave of Doom. And we want some information about the Cave of Doom. Oh, that's quite a bit. Okay. So 2 apostrophes, open and close. First bit's going to be the title at the top of the page. So let's do some text. Text. Cave of Doom. Let's come out, but stay inside the square brackets. Okay, do we want to go down a bit? We don't have to go down a bit yet. Because we can put a separator when we copy this into the book, and that'll add a new line each time. I think we can do that. So let's just put the information in first. So text Cave of Doom, next piece of text. 2 apostrophes, curly brackets. It's going to have some text. I want to give it a color as well. It's going to have some color. I want to give it a click event. Click event. And I think that would be it. So, text. That's not how you spell text. Text will equal, let's just say, index. Should put a little space there as well. Index. So this is going to take us back to the index. Its color will be dark green, and its click event will be, its click event will have an action. The action will be to change page, and the page value, well, we want to go back to the index, which is page 1, so that's that done. Now let's stay inside the square brackets, apostrophe, apostrophe, curly brackets, and we're basically going to do a similar thing. We're going to have some text. We're going to have a color. We're going to have a click event. And we might want to add some extra lines. Let's do this one first. So text, we'll use that same little symbol there. In fact, actually, if I use that, I know that that can't be put into the YouTube descriptions. So I'm just going to change those from angled brackets. Let's change it to a minus sign instead. Cunning plan. Minus sign. And then we'll say color green. And then our click event will need an action. The action will be run a command, and the value of that command will be trigger teleport set, let's say 1. That seems all right. Yep. Okay, and now I'm going to add an extra line. So we'll go down a line, and we'll do it separately. So apostrophe, apostrophe, curly brackets, and in there we'll have some text, and the text we have will just be new line please, new line, and then we're going to have some information about the Cave of Doom. So we're going to need apostrophe, curly brackets, we need some text, and we'll do some info. Well, let's actually write something. The Cave of Doom is a cave filled with doom. Yeah, see, very descriptive. That'll do. Okay, that will do. Done. Press the button, and we'll have a look at the data again. So now we can see we've got master page 1, and we've got the master index. Nice. Let's do page 2, and that'll do. Let's control middle mouse and copy that one, and place it in. And I think this will probably be quicker. So this is going to be journal data, master page 2. Text, not the Cave of Doom. This is now going to be the Spooky Ruins. Spooky Ruins. Text index, yeah, well we want that to go back to the index, so we'll leave that as index, and we'll change the page back to 1, that's the index. Text, color green, action run command, value. Okay, oh, hang on. Look, we've just got a minus sign. We haven't put teleport. Done. Does that mean we've done the same in here as well then? We've just put a minus sign. We didn't actually put what text we want. Teleport. Okay. Trigger teleport set 1. Text new line. Text, the Cave of Doom is a cave filled with doom. We need some exciting description for the Spooky Ruins. The Spooky Ruins are ruins, and they are spooky. Okay, done. F3D. Run that. We just did F3D. Let's check the journal data. So we've got a master page 1, a master page 2, and a master index. That's what we want to copy into the book. It's all there safe now. Okay. So now what we need, let's make ourselves a button. Well, let's do a controller to update the book in the player's inventory. So let's pop a lever on there, and we'll just call it controller. Update book. There we go. It's going to be repeating. Needs redstone because I'm using a lever. So first thing we're going to do is clear all players whose scores equals update. We could update journal, we called it. Update journal equals 1. Clear any written books they've got. Books that have custom data equals journal true. Now can we change that to that? I think would be better. So contains journal true. Done. So we've cleared the book. Ooh, now if we get problems, we've got a lot of stuff to fix if we've got problems. So if you clear the book, we're going to make this one conditional. Then we will data merge storage. Oh, good spelling. Storage. Journal data. Open and close our curlies. And now we'll set up the current information. So current index. This is what the player can currently see based on what they've unlocked. So the first thing I'm going to do is set these to defaults as if everything was already locked. Trying to remember what we call it. I think we just call it locations, was it? So let's have apostrophe, curly brackets, and we'll say text locations, and I'm going to put a line down on there. Okay, keep inside the square brackets. Let's do another one. Apostrophe, apostrophe. And we've got 2 entries. So we need 2 things saying locked. So we want 1, and we'll give it a color as well. 2. So in fact, what we might do is do text, and then just put locked color gray, and I'm just going to copy that. Copy, and we're going to have another one. So we've got locations, and then we've got locked. So we've got 2 locked locations to match up with our spooky ruins and our cave of doom. So that's the index reset. Let's reset page 1 and 2. Conditional. Sorry. Data merge into storage. Journal data. Open and close. Current page 1. Open and close. Apostrophe, apostrophe. I think you're getting used to this now. And then, so this is what's going to be on page 1 when we haven't been there. So let's put some text. Let's give it a color. And we'll say text equals undiscovered. Boink, and let's add a new line, and on the new line, we want a color first. Color gray, and then we'll have a new line, and on the next line we are going to have some text, and it's also going to have a color text. And this will unlock when you have visited this location. Full stop. Give it a color. The color is going to be gray. Okay, so that should be page 1 done. And I'm going to control middle mouse because we'll just use that and change what we need. Home. So now we're doing page 2. 1, 2, 3. Page 2. It's text, still going to say undiscovered, still going to be grey, and it's still going to say this will unlock when you visited this location. So that's all fine. Done. Okay, so we clear the book. We reset the current data to nothing. They have unlocked nothing. Let's get rid of a couple of them. That's not how you get rid of them. Now we need to sort out about giving them the new book. So what we're going to do is we're going to check if they've got a tag. So let's get unconditional. So unconditional, conditional, 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 back to unconditionals. We will execute as any player whose scores equals update journal. So they're updating their journal equals 1. But they also have to have the tag equals location 1. So they have been to location 1. If they have been to location 1, we're going to run data, modify storage, journal data, current index, entry number 2. So we're going to modify the current index, entry number 2, and we're going to set from storage, journal data, master index number 2. Okay, done. going to copy that, paste it down, because we're going to go exactly the same beginning. They've got update journal equals 1. They've got location 1 tag. We're going to modify the journal. No, not current index this time. We're going to modify current page 1. And we're going to modify the whole thing. Set from storage journal master page 1. Done. Now I'm going to copy that one and that one and put them down, because now we want to do for page 2. So let's do page 2. So let's go to the beginning. Update journal, yes. Tag though must equal 1, 2, 3. Location 2. Run data modify current index 3. Set from master index 3. We're done. And the next one. Update journal, yes. Tag location equals 2. Data modify current page 1. No, current page 2. Set from master page 2. Yep. Okay. So we've cleared the book from them. We've reset their current data. And now we've updated their page 1 data and the index relating to page 1. And we've updated their page 2 data and the index entry relating to page 2. Right. Now we need to give them the new book. Okay. So give all players whose scores equals update journal equals 1. What are we going to give them? We're going to give them we're going to give them a written book. And we're in components. Okay. So we need custom data equals open and close. Custom data, journal true. I think we called it journal true. And make sure we stay inside the square brackets. Written book content is going to equal open and close. Right, it's not happy. I think it wants a bit of stuff, so it's probably going to want the title. So we'll probably have to put a title in there. Title equals, right, let's just call it journal. Journal. That's not how you spell journal. A journal. And it probably wants an author as well, doesn't it? I don't think it's going to be happy until it gets an author as well. There we go. Bob the Traveller is the author. Another comma. And we want some pages. And then we'll open and close that. Okay, now we need to get that information from our current storage. So let's do apostrophe, and we'll open up square brackets in there. And then we'll open up an element. I'm pretty sure I've got this right at the moment. I think it's going to be happy once I start putting some stuff in. What do we want? Well, we want storage. Where are you getting it from? So we're going to get it from storage. What storage? We called it journal data. So it's not happy yet. We want to tell it what it needs to get. Okay, so we're going to get some NBT. Now it's happy. There we go. That's what it wanted. And the NBT we're going to be looking for is our current index. And the whole lot of it. And I think we're going to need a separator. So let's have a SEP separ. Oh my god, suddenly I can't spell. A separator. And my separator is going to be a new line. Let's do new line. And we'll also need interpret set to true. Okay, so that should do the index. Now, where do we want to be? We want to be out of the index. So let's have a look at the beginning here. Written book, open square brackets. So we're coming in 1 square brackets. Written book contents. Open a curly. No, we'll ignore that one. There we go. Pages. So we want to be inside that 2nd square bracket there, I think. So that's there, I believe, here. So let's make another one. Apostrophe, apostrophe, square brackets, make an entry. And then we're going to have, again, the storage data, MBT of where you want to get it from, the separator, and interpret true. So I'm just going to leave that there because I'm going to move back here and take away them. True does not need those speech marks around it, so I've taken those off there. So now let's fill this in. So we need it. Where are we going to get the information from? We're going to get it from storage. That storage we called journal data. And we want to get some MBT. That'll make you happy. That's good. And the MBT we want to get this time, last time was the current index. This time we're going to get current page 1, all of it. And we're going to have a separator. And our separator is going to be the same. It's going to be a new line. It's going to be a new line. And we do want interpret true. Okay, now we need one more for the last page. Doink. Apostrophe, apostrophe. Square brackets. Inside the square brackets, we have the curly brackets. We have storage from journal data, NBT, which will be current page 2. Then we have our separator, and then we have our interpret true. So we have storage, journal data. We want the MBT from current page 2, all of it. Our separator, again, is going to be a new line. And interpret will be true. Interpret will be true. Okay. Done. That was a hard one. So we've given them that. Let's tell them that their journal has been updated. That'd be nice. So let's do a tell raw. Tell raw for any player whose scores equals update journal equals 1. And we'll just keep it simple. We'll just have some text. Text. Your journal has been updated. And let's make it stand out. So let's give it a color red. I'll tell you, if you want to make it stand out more, let's make it bold as well. Why not? Bold as well. Okay, last command. Reset update journal. Yeah, so scoreboard, players, reset, all players, scores equals, update journal equals 1, update, reset their update journal. Done. Woohoo! Okay. So I've sort of got my fingers crossed a bit. From now on, all the commands should be pretty simple. Let's turn it on. If we've got this right, we're doing well. So I suppose what we want to do is let's do some sort of force update. So if I get myself one of these, force update. What we can do is just set my update journal score to 1. So scoreboard, players, set me update journal to 1. Okay, now cross your fingers and let's see what happens. It says your journal has been updated and I've got a book. Let's look inside and see if we've got an absolute mess or if we've actually got some words. Well, oh God, we've got nothing on any of the pages, so that's no fun. Okay, why have we got nothing on any of the pages? So let's see if it didn't, because we did change that. So let's see if it's because it doesn't like that. Perfect. Okay. So we're going back to this command and we've changed that. We had it as a tilde. I don't even know where that thing is. There it is. So we had it as that. We need that to be an equals. Done. And now we've got locations. Locked, undiscovered. This will unlock when you visited this location. Perfect. I can't believe we only had one small problem. And that small problem was because I changed something when I shouldn't have. Okay. Right. Now we need to be able to go to the locations and get our journal updated. So let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have two locations. We'll put one there. Let's get some coloured wool. I always like to have some coloured wool. I use it as much as I can, it seems. This will be maybe the Caves of Doom. And that will be the Spooky Ruins. Okay, visit. We'll call it location 1. Visit location 1. So if I go here, I need to tag myself and update my journal. So we could pretty do that in one command, actually. We can execute as the nearest player, store success as a score for that player, update journal, run tag that player, add location 1 are done, and I'll copy that and put it in there. I'll copy that sign actually and put it on there because we can edit signs in this version. I always forget that. There we go. We've been able to edit signs for ages, haven't we? I just keep forgetting. And we'll just change this to location 2. So now we can visit locations. Now we really need to cross our fingers. We click on that, it should give us a tag and then update our book. Let's check our book now. Everything is unlocked. So we're expecting this top one to unlock. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, the bottom one is unlocked. Oh, actually, we must have made some silly mistake there. So we got the right page, and we've also made a mistake with the colours. Okay, so our mistake seems to be on the index. Okay, so let's have a look. I think I know what that is. Let's get a reset. So if I want to reset, So if I want to do a reset, I'm going to have to remove the tag. So remove tag from all players, location 1. Yeah, done. And I'll also need to remove location 2. And then I'll need to update my journal again. So I suppose I could just copy this command. Yes, I can. And update my journal. So that should be a reset. Let's try that. Right, we're back to normal. So, here, you little monkeys. So here it was. Remove the journal. Reset the data, the current data. Edit page 1. Now, I'm pretty sure that what we've done here is we're using current index 2. So that's a 1. And we're using current index 2 there, so that's a 1. Now, if they are 1 out, that probably means if we jump ahead, so these two are page location 1, this one here, that should probably be a 2. That should be a 2. And then in our pages, we had green and dark green, didn't we? So that would be in here where we have defined the master storage. Oh my god, it's in here somewhere. So we're looking for the word green that doesn't have, there it is. That didn't take long. Dark green. Any more? Any more? There's a dark green. That's all right. Okay. Let's move to this one, see if we've done the same. We've got a green. Dark green. Any more? Dark green. Okay, done. Problem's fixed. While I say that confidently, who knows? Let's check our book. Okay, it's all back to reset. Let's visit location 1. I have visited location 1. Cave of Doom is now unlocked. I can scroll through as normal. Cave of... Why are you still light green? Cave of... We'll check you out in a minute, you little pest. Okay, Cave of Doom is unlocked. So that is correct, and that one's unlocked. Let's check. If we click on here, we should jump to page 2. We do indeed. If we click here, we should go back to the index. Yeah. And if we click here, it will change my trigger to 1, which shouldn't do anything yet. Trigger teleport set value to 1. Okay. So it hasn't done anything yet. But what that would have done is it would have disabled the trigger for me now. So I'm going to have to re-enable that. Let's do trigger teleport set back to 0, please. No, look, see, it's... Oh, you little naughty things. In fact, we can enable it just by clicking on that. There we go. And we'll enable it again. Right, you don't have to do that. We only have to do that to reset it this time. Now we need to run off those triggers, but let me find out why that page... You're still light green. So that's our page 2. So that's our master. That is in here. Ah. No, it's not there. There it is. We must have missed one. Dark green. Have we missed one for you as well? No, I think we got yours. Well, we'll find out. Colour's not really that important, is it? Right. So everything's working apart from the fact that teleport doesn't work. And that's based on triggers. So let's set up a controller for the triggers. Now, luckily, it's not too hard. So this is going to be our controller for the triggers, teleports, whatever you want to call them. It will be repeating. So basically, we're just going to check if someone's got the score. So we're going to teleport all players whose scores equals bump. Teleport equals 1. They also... Hey, stop that. We'll also make sure they've got the tag as well. We'll make sure they have been to the location. Location 1. And if they have, location UN. And if they have, we will teleport them to... Done. Let's get these coordinates. The old fill tab. Paste them on the end. Done. Okay, done that. Let's get the coordinates of this one. Fill tab. Copy. Let's control middle mouse U. You are now chain, always active. Change those coordinates. Location equals 2. Teleport equals 2. Done. And then we better reset our teleport score. So scoreboard, players, reset, all players, teleport. And because we've used it, the trigger is now disabled. So we better enable it again. Scoreboard, players, enable for all players. Teleport. Oh, yeah, you have to type. It doesn't autofill this one, does it? Teleport. Done. Turn that on. I think we're done. I feel safe to remove everything but my journal. Okay, Cave of Doom. Let's click on you. Let's click on teleport. Oh, it worked. Okay, let's visit location 2. Journal's been updated. Yeah, both are open. Let's go to Cave of Doom and check if we still got that light green. Why? I don't know why you're still there. We'll find you, don't you worry. Let's go to Spooky Ruins and let's do index. Yeah, Spooky Ruins. Let's teleport to Spooky Ruins. Oh, look, Spooky Ruins. We've gone to the same place. Okay. So we've got a problem. Triggered teleport set value to 1. Okay, so there's our problem. We don't want to set that value to 1. So let's look inside our master index for the spooky ruins. Yeah, trigger teleport set value 1. Well, you should be a 2 then, shouldn't you? Done. Okay, let's update the master storage. That's probably why that thing was still green, because we haven't updated master storage. Update. Let's do a reset. We are fully back to brand new, just started the map. We're going to location 1. Cave of Doom. There we go. Now we've updated. Your teleport works. Let's teleport there. Well, your teleport's not light green anymore. That works. Let's unlock location 2. Location 2 is unlocked. Let's teleport, and we're on the green. We are done. Oh my god, have you sat through all of that? Well done. We're finished. We have the updated version. Literally, we only changed 2 commands. But I thought it would be better to have the whole thing as a standalone episode rather than say, we're only changing these 2 commands. You can jump forwards and backwards, forwards and between episodes. No. Standalone, a little bit better. Okay. Done. Right, I'm not going to waffle along too long because you've been sitting here for about 40 odd minutes anyway, so you're probably tired and you probably thought, I've had enough of this guy now. So have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.